Hello everyone, my name is Eduardo Battistini. I'm a second-year computer science student at University College London, and today I'm very excited to present to you Avant-Garde, a hands-free painting application that allows users to create beautiful mandala designs utilizing only their eyes as a unique source of input. I've been working on this project for a year with two fellow course mates, Choi Lam Wong and Nian Ran. I've been in charge of the front-end development of the application, as well as editing and developing our website. Choi took charge of the back end of the application and carried out crucial research for the project. Nian Ran was very helpful in developing the application as well, and took on various reporting and designing duties. I would also like to give a very special thank you to Mr. Jarnell Chudge and Mrs. Ann Paradiso from Microsoft. Throughout the project, they have given us invaluable insights, and without them, we would have not gotten here today. Avant-Garde's mission is to open a new channel for the disabled to express themselves and create. Neuromuscular diseases can be isolating, as they profoundly limit one's ability to communicate. Our hope is that this project will act as a bridge between the capable minds of its users and the ideas and feelings they may wish to express through color and abstract forms. Eye trackers are input devices that determine which point on the screen users are looking at, enabling human-computer interaction without having to move the body. Microsoft's Enable team, our partner, aims to improve the lives of people with disabilities by using eye tracking technology. Patients with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis are usually unable to move their limbs. However, their ability to move their eyes is often unaffected. This project was truly a challenge in human-computer interaction, as it required us to create a UI that was easily usable with eye tracking as an input method, which by nature is much more limited than a mouse or a keyboard. Furthermore, designing a drawing mechanism that could be used easily and intuitively required a deep study into the eye's natural behaviors. This project was developed on the Universal Windows Platform, or UWP for short, which means that the back end was coded in C# and the front end was coded in XAML. We used Visual Studio to develop this project, and the eye tracking device that we used was a Tobii Eye Tracker 4C. Now I would like to give you a quick demo of how the application works. Please note that from this point onwards, the entire application is being controlled by my eyes only. Let's create. So when the application opens, it'll show you a tutorial that will explain the drawing mechanism, but today I'll explain it myself. So first we're going to load up a previous design that I worked on to show you guys sort of what it could look like. So as you can see, we currently have our toolbox open with many different colors to select on the left, as well as additional tools on the right. The main workflow of the application works with going from the view mode to the draw mode. In view mode, you can see the mandala you've created and make any decisions to see if you want to change some of the lines you've made or the attributes of your future drawings. Now, if we go into draw mode, we'll see that we have a grid mechanism that's used to help us focus our eyes on specific points on the canvas. And here we can make changes to all the lines that we've drawn. We can curve them and do whatever we please with them, or make new ones. And when we go back to view mode, we can see the mandala that is generated from the lines that we've made. So now, I'm going to clear the canvas and show you how to make a mandala from bottom up. So let's see. Let's say that I want to change one of the colors. So I'll go into Edit Palette mode and perhaps select this blue here. Let's say we want to make this a nice shade of green. Utilizing this color picker menu, which is completely accessible for eye tracking, we have access to over 115 different colors. So let's begin. To draw a line, you must focus your eyes on a single point and then on another. And a straight line will be drawn from one point to the other. And if you can quickly switch back to view mode to see the mandala that the line you've created will generate. Now let's go back into draw mode. And you'll see that if you select one of the endpoints of the line, you access different features. For example, if you look to the bottom, you get this joystick that allows you to reposition the point as you please. Furthermore, if you select the middle point and you press down, you enable the curving mechanism, which uses Bezier curves in order to create curved lines that can take on any shape you desire. When you're happy with your line, you can select the middle point to finish your curve and go back into view mode to see what you've created. So this looks quite interesting. So why don't we go back in and add a new line? So we can focus on this point here and connect it to that line over there. And then I realized, I want to curve my green line a little more. Well, you can select the blue squares, which are called control points, to further fine-tune your line and make it look exactly how you please. So now we want to curve the blue line a little bit. So why don't we do that and move it down, see what sort of mandala that will generate. And once we're content with that, we can select the middle point and finish the curve. So let's take a look at what that makes. So that's pretty cool looking. And just as a bonus, once you've created a mandala that you're proud of, you can always select the animation button and watch an animated playback of your mandala come to life as such. In addition, you can always open the toolbox and change the currently selected background color, utilizing the same color picking mechanism I showed you before. So let's change it to a nice bright orange. Furthermore, we have a brush tool that's capable of changing the texture of your strokes, as well as the size of your strokes, and how many lines are reflected in the mandala every time that you draw. You can always save and load your projects with 3 available slots at your disposal. So that's the end of my demo today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. Overall, I would say that our greatest achievement was ideating and implementing the drawing mechanism. There is no other application that uses eye tracking to create lines in this way, so it is a completely novel form of human-computer interaction. In addition, we're happy that we've created a UI that is easily accessible with an eye tracker, as well as many customization options, such as color picking or different brush styles. Finally, we've included a saving and loading feature so that users can create their projects and continue to work on them for as long as they please. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and I wish you an excellent day.